What's going on, guys? We're back here at Texas TruckWorks. It is the week after Houston, the disaster that happened to Houston. It really didn't go that well at all. I was feeling super sick, just having issues left and right with the truck, and then finally that steering ram broke in freestyle and shut me down early. But back here, we're gonna get a few things done. We found the oil leak issue. It is the seal between the intake and the engine block. So we're gonna get that pulled apart. My father's actually pulling it apart right now. I'm gonna jump in here and help him in a second. Finally starting to feel a little better. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. It really meant a lot. Sunday was my birthday. I was just laying sick on the couch all day long, super sick. It finally hit me, but thank you to all the birthday wishes, guys. It really meant a lot to me, made me feel a lot better. So definitely over the sickness now, just still a little dizzy, sinuses, but feeling a lot better. Gonna get to work, get this thing ready, and head to Tampa. So let's get in here and get wrenching. So pulling the engine plate off right here. Now down in here, can't really see it, the intake where it meets the engine block down there underneath the mag offset is where the seal was pushed out. So get this whole front plate taken off and be able to get in there and really reseal that, I think. Okay, right here is the intake and right here is the block. See all this silicone globbed in here. We did that over the weekend to try to subside the oil a little bit when we were in a hurry. So now we actually had time to take the engine plate off and then really get in there. We'll dig all that out and try to reseal it the best we can without having to take the intake and everything off. So that should help a lot. Cross our fingers and hope, because it gets old trying to clean oil all the time. And so yeah, that's a mess. So Mr. Basil here hard at work.
Yes, I am.
Actually doing things.
Yeah, someone had to do a day job.
Someone has a regular day job. Custom job here.
Yep. Evo with some king shocks.
What's that?
A little Evo kit with some king shocks.
Yeah. Got the man, the myth, the legend right here.
What's up, y'all?
The man himself, Team Brodozer.
That's right.
At the day grind.
Normal guy, man. Just play monster trucks on the weekend.
Yeah. Where were you this last weekend?
We were in Anaheim.
How'd that go?
It was good. Didn't quite make the flip, but back behind the wheel this weekend in Glendale, so pumped up.
Yeah, Glendale's a fun time, huge track.
Absolutely. It's always been good to us, man.
All right, man, you're working. I'll catch up with you in a little bit.
Sounds good, man. B2 bids, where it's at.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Okay, we had to pull the mag out and the offset. This is your offset. Drops down on your engine block and it runs off the camshaft right there. It gives all the timing. Then your mag sets down right in there in the offset. And as a belt drive offset, that way it gives more clearance for everything. So Ford's distributor is in the front of the engine, which is a Chevy is in the rear. So we have to use these offsets to offset the mag for the blower clearance and everything like that. So that's why we run these big offsets. Right here is where we had that silicone. That's where your offset drops down in. So we had this silicone rag kind of mush mess shoved down in there trying to stop the leak over the weekend, and found out where the leak was. You see I'm sticking the fueler gauge in right here between the intake and the block, and that's 99% sure that's where the oil is coming out of. Shouldn't be able to do that. So that little 2-inch spot right there, pretty much the issue. So we're not going to pull the intake off. We're just going to get as much silicone up in there as we can and hope for the best. I'm getting silicone on my lens. So right there, smeared some silicone, and
I'm gonna put the one layer there and let it set up a little bit, and then I'll put some more.
Just gonna let that little layer of silicone set up for a little while, then we'll smear some more on there. And so it says it builds up pressure between the intake and the block, crankcase pressure. So that's what causes that. It's not a huge leak, but as soon as the engine starts building pressure, it just starts shooting the oil out of that hole. So a small little hole like that can create a huge mess. Okay, so definitely got enough silicone on there and smeared around. So hopefully that'll seal it. Drop it in the offset right now. And actually right here underneath the offset, there's a little bracket because all the jumping that we do, so I actually have to put a bracket underneath there to support the weight of the offset. So no other industry really does this except for monster trucks, because no other industry really jumps like we do. And it's really hard to talk when you're sideways and crooked like this. And sick. And right here, this little deal right here with the bolt.
It's actually original, what they use in the regular car.
Is what holds the offset in. And it's actually a pretty stock piece right here. It just goes down in here, Bolts down the offset, keeps it nice and tight. So we are going to have to retime the engine and everything, but that's okay. At least it'll make sure everything's right and proper, so no issues there. Okay, so here's what pretty much shut me down in freestyle is this steering ram hitting this knuckle right here. When it turns, this stuck out too far and it caused that to break off right there at the base of the thread. So I'm gonna get this pulled off, keep this can, but we'll just change the shaft out and put a new rod into in there instead of fighting with it right now. So that's gonna be the next project. Okay, so we had to grind a little bit off these knuckles right here because where the knuckle would steer, it would swing out and then it would bring the steering cylinder into the knuckle, and that's what snapped it. Just that little bit of pressure snapped that thread off the end of that steering ram. It doesn't take much. They're not meant to bend that way, so. We have this Patrick right here ready to go back on the front, so we're going to get this mounted up now. And there's Joe. How you feeling?
Like ass.
So there's like this sickness going around the tour. It started with Jim Kohler, a bunch of other drivers got it.
I had it for 10 minutes.
Had it for 10 minutes. I had it Sunday, and now Joe's feeling it now. It sucks, guys. All right, we get this bolted back up and pick up on the rest of it in the morning. What's going on, guys? So today we are going to head out from Texas to head down to Tampa, Florida. It's about a 14-hour drive, so Overkill's pretty much ready. Black Stallion's ready to go down. We have these new planetary caps for Overkill. They are absolutely sweet. They are billet aluminum and they were just recently cut out for us and they are absolutely awesome. Check these out. Completely custom. Oh, I got silicone on my finger. That's nice. Got the alien head in there and the blue is pretty much dead on to what the frame color is, so that's pretty sweet. It's upside down right now because the drain plug is right here on the bottom of the cap, so you won't believe how much lighter these are. Just got to be careful with them. You know, we're pretty rough on stuff, so hopefully we can keep these in nice shape for a while, but I'm gonna get these on the rest of the corners, but they're looking sweet. I think Overkill's pretty much ready to go for business down in Tampa, so let's get these caps on.
Still feel like crap.
Alright guys, trailer's loaded. Joe's still coming out of it. He was pretty sick there yesterday and a little bit today. I'm feeling a lot better, still a little dizzy, still sinus pressures, but thank you guys for all the birthday wishes and everybody's great comments in the last video. Really appreciate that. It means a lot to me and it means a lot to the team, you know, because they see the support you guys are pushing through us. So thank you to Scott Stevens and Colt for opening up the shop doors here at Texas TruckWorks and giving us a place to work. It really helps out a big on the road when we're between shows like this, so thank you guys. So go to TexasTruckWorks.com. I'll put the link in the description. Check out some of the work they do. It's pretty amazing. We're going to head down the road to Tampa, hopefully to warmer weather because it's still a little cold here in Texas. So catch you guys in Florida. I appreciate all you guys, so please share, like, and subscribe, and we're going to have a good weekend here in Florida, whether the truck likes it or not. So catch you guys later. Peace.